Myself, Ketan M. Patel from Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari, Electrical Engineering Department. Subject is Disaster Management, third year, fifth semester. Chapter number 2, Types, Trends, Causes, Consequences, and Control of Disaster. Okay, syllabus content. First is Richter magnitude scale. Second is earthquake risk and vulnerability in India. Third, do's and don'ts before and after earthquake. And fourth one, salient activities covered by disaster management plan for earthquake. Okay. Now, what is Richter magnitude scale? Professor Charles Richter in 1935 noticed that at the same distance seismographs. What is seismograph? Seismograph is a record of earthquake ground vibrations. Of larger earthquakes have bigger wave amplitude than those of the smaller earthquakes. For a given earthquake, seismograph at further distance has smaller wave amplitude than those at close distance. This prompted him to propose the now commonly used magnitude scale, the Richter scale. The scale is also called local magnitude scale. He proposed zero magnitude for an earthquake that would produce a record with amplitude of 1.0 microamp at a distance of 100 km from the epicenter on Wood-Anderson seismograph with 1.25 Hz natural frequency and 2800 magnification power. Okay. The logarithm form of Richter magnitude scale ML is given by ML equal to log 10A minus log 10 A0, where A0 is the amplitude for zero magnitude earthquake microamp at different epicentral distance, and capital A equal to recorded amplitude microamp. Okay, here this is a different Richter magnitude scale. Okay, 2 to 8. Okay, and here is a 0 to 1 to 9. Okay, when to 2.5 or less, usually it's not felt but can be recorded by seismograph. Okay, less more than 4, like a 4 to 5, 2.5 to 5.4 often felt but only causes minor damage. Okay. 5.5 to 6.0 slight damage to buildings. 6.1 to 6.9 may cause major damage in populated areas, and 7 to 7.9 major earthquake causing serious damage, and above 8 or greater than 8 great earthquake that can totally destroy communities near its epicenter. Okay, so 2 to 4 is a minor, 4 to 5 is a light, 5 to 6 is a moderate, 6 to 7 is strong, 7 to 8 major. Okay, and is a great to 8 above. Here 0 to 1 means it is a less Richter magnitude. We cannot feel this. Okay, it is not sensed by the seismograph. Usually 2 point above the Richter scale is sensed the earthquake. 2 is a 2 is a 600 kilograms of dynamite. Okay, so it is the smallest earthquake people can normally feel. In 3 Richter magnitude, people near the epicenter feel this quake. In 4, this will cause damage around the epicenter. It is the same as a small fission bomb. 5 is a damage done to big buildings in the area of the epicenter. 6 is a can cause great damage around the epicenter. 7 is a greatest enough energy to hit New York City for 1 year, can be detected all over the world, causes serious damages. 8 causes death and major destruction, destroyed San Francisco in 1906. And 9 is a rarely but would causes unbelievable damage. Okay. 9 is a 20 trillion kilogram of dynamite. Okay. It is a different feels like a kg or TNT of TNT. Next, here also the Richter scale of earthquake energy. Each level is 10 times stronger than the previous level. Okay, 1 is very small, up to moderate, major, great, and super. Okay, and these 1 to 4 is a daily occurrence earthquake. Okay, in populations every minute, every hour, every day, or every week. Okay, this is a small movement in the earth. In 5 and 6 is a moderate. This is a done in monthly. Okay, every 10 years or every 30 years. And this is a strong sudden movement. Okay. In 7, this is a major like occurrence in monthly and every 50 years. Okay, and severe sudden movement. 8 and 9 is a great and yearly in every 100 year or every 300 years, and it is a very severe. 10 is a very dangerous. It is a super rarely every 1000 years, and this is a extremely movement. Okay, this is a different types of Richter scale of earthquake. Here this is a amplitude versus time. Okay, this 10, 20, and 30 mm, and this is a time 0 to 10, 20, 30. Okay, and here this is a seismograph. Maximum amplitude is 23 mm. Okay, this is the largest wave. Okay, P for primary, and this is secondary. Okay, so secondary minus primary time. Okay, so total time is 20 seconds. Okay, and this is a after sometimes this is a low level. Okay, so to calculate the Richter magnitude from a seismometer, first measure the S minus P. Okay, time to determine the distance to the epicenter, then measure the amplitude of the largest wave. Okay. This type of seismograph is used to measure the earthquake. Okay, this pointer is up and down. Okay, and point to the in the paper. Okay, to the paper. Next, okay, in Richter magnitude scale, most of the energy released goes into the heat and fracturing the rocks, and only a small fraction of it goes into the seismic waves. Okay, it is a largest wave. They travel to large distance, causing sacking of the ground and root, and hence damage to the structure. The energy released by M is 6.3 earthquake is equivalent to the released by the 1945 atom bomb drop in Hiroshima. Okay, so it is a very important Richter magnitude scale in earthquake theory. Now next, what is earthquake risk and vulnerability in India? Okay. India falls quite prominently on an alpine Himalayan belt. This belt is the line along which the Indian plate meets the Eurasian plate. This being a convergent plate, the Indian plate is thrusting under the Eurasian plate. Okay. In previous lecture, we discussed about the different types of plates in all over the world. The Eurasian plate at a speed of 5 cm per year. The movement gives rise to tremendous stress, which keeps accumulating in the rocks and released from time to time in the form of earthquakes. According to latest seismic zone map of India, IS 1893 to 2002, about 59% of India's land area is vulnerable to moderate or severe seismic hazard. The entire Himalaya region, okay, this is a Himalaya region, is considered to be vulnerable to high-intensity earthquake of magnitude exceeding 8 on the Richter scale and the relatively short span of about 50 years. For such earthquake have occurred in Ceylon 1897, Richter scale is 8.7. Kangra 1905, magnitude is 8. Bihar, Nepal 1934, 8.3. Assam 8.6. This is a different types of seismic zone. Okay, about 59% of the land area of India is liable to seismic hazard damage. Okay, this red color is zone 5. Okay. This is a Gujarat in Bhuj. Okay, Bhuj area. This is a near to Bangladesh. This is a Assam. Okay, Assam. Then after Jammu and Kashmir is near to Himachal Pradesh. Okay, this is a red zone. It is a very high risk zone area liable to second intensity. Okay, zone 5. Then after zone 4, it's orange. It's also high risk zone. It is a Gujarat. Okay, Maharashtra. Okay, then this is I think Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, etc. Then after zone 3 is a yellow. Okay, then zone 2 is a Rajasthan's. Okay, then Karnataka. Okay, Chhattisgarh, Hyderabad, etc. Okay. This is a low risk zone. Okay. So zone 2 is a low risk zone, zone 3 is a moderate risk, zone 4 is a high risk zone, and zone 5 is a very high risk zone. Okay. Next. Okay, zone 2, it is a very low intensity zone, like 43% of total area. Zone 3 is a 27%, zone 4 is a 18%, and zone 5 is a very severe intensity zone, is a 12%. Okay. Here it is a different seismic zones. In zone 5, entire northeastern India, parts of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, run of Kutch in Gujarat, part of North Bihar and Andaman and Nicobar Island. Zone 4, the remaining parts of Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh, Delhi, Sikkim, northern parts of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal, parts of Gujarat and small portions of Maharashtra near the west coast and Rajasthan. In zone 3, Kerala, Goa, Lakshadweep Island, remaining parts of UP, Gujarat and West Bengal, parts of Punjab, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Odisha, parts of Telangana, parts of Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. And zone 2 is the remaining parts of the country. Okay. The April 2015, okay, Nepal earthquake, also known as Gorkha earthquake, killed more than 8,800 people and injured more than 23,000. It occurred at 11:56 on 25 April with a magnitude of 7.8 and maximum Mercalli intensity of 9. Its epicenter was located east of the district of Lamjung and its hypocenter was at a depth of approximately 15 km. It was the worst natural disaster to strike Nepal since the 1934 Nepal to Bihar earthquake. Okay. As per the IS 1893-2002 seismic zoning map of India has been divided into 4 seismic zones, namely zone 2, 3, 4 and 5. Being the most vulnerable to earthquake, much of India lies in zone 3. New Delhi, the capital city of India, lies in zone 4, whereas big cities like Mumbai, Chennai are in zone 3. Okay. Next, now we discuss the do's and don'ts before and after earthquake. Here, in the event of a large-scale earthquake, protect your head using your personal belongings of arms. Okay, or move away from windows and other glasses objects to avoid injury. Stay close to the ground. In case of fire, avoid becoming surrounded by smoke. Follow instruction from police and local residences. Don't blindly follow crowds. Move away from structure that may collapse, brick walls, gates, etc. Assist rescue operations where possible. Okay. While earthquake, before and after, we some activities like repair deep plaster cracks in ceilings and foundations. Follow BIS codes relevant to your area for building standards. Place large or heavy objects on lower shelves. Hang heavy items such as pictures and mirrors away from beds, shutters, and anywhere that people sit. Brass, overhead light, and fan fixtures. Repair defective electrical wiring and leaky gas connections. These are potential fire risk. Secure water heaters, LPG cylinders, etc. by strapping them to the walls or bolting it to the floor. Okay. If indoor, drop the ground. Take cover by getting under a study table or other pieces of furniture and hold on until the sacking stops. If there is no table or desk near you, cover your face and head with your arms and crouch in inside gone onto the buildings. Okay, like this. Protect yourself by staying under the lintel of an inner door, in the corner of a room, under a table, or even under a bed. Okay. Next, stay away from glass, windows, outside doors, and walls, and anything that could fall, such as lighting fixtures or furniture. Use a doorway for shelter only if it is in close proximity to you, and if you know it is a strongly supported load-bearing doorway. Stay inside until the sacking stops and it is safe to go outside. Research has shown that most injuries occur when people inside buildings attempt to move to different locations inside the building or try to leave. And be aware that the electricity may go out or sprinkler systems or fire alarms may turn on. Okay, so be carefully. Is all instruction follow while the earthquake is coming. Don't lose your cool. Like a panic will make things worse. Don't ignite flames, including lighters. May cause fire or explosions. Don't use a car to evacuate. May hinder emergency vehicles. Don't rush towards entrance exits. May cause injury. Don't touch electricity switches. It may cause fires, explosions. Don't attempt rescue efforts alone. May result in injury. Don't move locations without thinking. Strong aftershocks may occur. Don't board elevators. You may become trapped. Okay. After an earthquake, you keep stock of drinking water, foodstuff, and first aid equipment in accessible place. Do not spread and believe rumors. Turn on your transistor or televisions to get the latest information, bulletins, and aftershock bearings. Provide help to others and develop confidence. Attend the injured person and give them aid, whatever is possible, and also inform hospital. Be prepared for aftershocks as that may strike. Close the valve of kitchen gas stove if it is on. If it is closed, do not open. Do not use open flames. Do not operate electrical switch or appliances if gas leak are suspected. Check water pipes, electrical lines, and fittings. If damaged, shut off the main valves. Do not touch live wires of electricity. If needed, open door and cupboard carefully as object may fall. So different points we follow the while earthquake is happen. Next, in salient activities covered by disaster management plan for earthquake. Here is a government India is directly different area. Okay, they give the instruction to top to bottom level. First government to India is going to do NDMA. NDMA means National Disaster Management Authority, and also planning commissions. MHA means Ministry of Home Affairs. Then other ministries and departments, armed force, decides Cabinet Committee on Security, Cabinet Committee on Management of Natural Climates, High Level Committee, National Crisis Management Committee, okay, then National Institute of Disaster Management, National Disaster Response Force, National Disaster in Mitigations Resources Center. Okay, these all ministry level or cabinet level are all connected to each other. Okay, these are national level. Then after this is state level or union territories of government. First is, as said, STMA. STMA means State Disaster Management Authority. Okay, State Disaster Response Force. Then department, different types of department, ministries and departments, civil defense, home guards, police, fire services. These are state level, and these after districts level. DDMA. DDMA means District Disaster Management Authority. Okay, these are relief reserves, departments, civil defense, home guards, police and fire services. Then last is local authorities. Okay. Firstly, when earthquake is happen or after earthquake or before earthquake, Government of India is transferred to different categories. Then these rules and regulations followed by the state government. State government, it gives the rules and regulations to districts level, and district level then after local authority. Okay, so top to bottom, all the rules and regulations followed by the National Disaster Management. In salient activities covered by the Disaster Management Plan for earthquake, preparation of state and district disaster management plan with specific reference to the management of earthquake, revision of town planning bylaw and adoption of model bylaw, training professionals like engineers, architects and masons in earthquake resistance construction, launching public awareness campaigning on seismic safety and risk reduction, and sensiting all stakeholders to earthquake mitigations, undertaking mandatory technical audits of structural design of major project by the respective competent authorities, developing an inventory of the existing built environment, okay, assessing the seismic risk and vulnerability of the existing built environment by carrying out structural safety audits of all critical lifeline structures, preparation of disaster plan by school, hospitals, okay, super mall, entertainment, multiplex, etc., and carrying out mock drills for enhancing preparedness, introducing earthquake safety education in school, college, and university, and conducting mock drill in this institution. Okay, so this is in salient activities in disaster management. Different plan rescue operations are organized by the Government of India before and after the earthquake. Okay, so this is a disaster management plan. Okay. Thank you.